This is multi-agent system. This is the UI, we said last time. So it is going to have the infinite canvas where you can arranging your supervisor, your researcher and planner, or you can add other agent. On the left hand side, there will be a menu for you to do the setting and so on. And we're also having the preview and debug section on the right, just similar like the current agent builder, so that you can have the ability to modify. So where we are in the timeline, so we are starting the UAT beta access for the user that register for the T4 and MAS starting from today. So you can go, I will show you how you to access to the system later. We are still doing some whitelisting, so if you don't see it in your panel, don't worry, we will whitelisting our sequentially. But eventually, for 2 weeks from now until 21 of July, we hope that if you have some time, you can have a look and test together with us. So I would like to make a disclaimer, okay? This is new. This is new. This is still not perfect. And the aiming is of UAT is to receive early feedback and bug fix so that we can improve. Official go live is July 31 for everyone that's purchasing the multi-agent system. So if you have time, only if you have time, and also you would like to early playing with that and give us feedback, then you can try. But if you cannot and you would like to rather wait for the system go live, so let us cook, okay? So we'll continue to cook until the end of the month in order to make it as seamlessly as possible, okay? So I will show you how you will access to the multi-agent system. Okay, so firstly, you need to go into AgenticFlow.ai, just like normal. And in here, you will have the multi-agent system. You will click on this multi-agent system. So in here, if you are having the MAS and you are in the whitelist, you will see a new button. It says Clone Workforce. So you click on this Clone Workforce. So what it does is that it's going to clone for you the first of the workforce, which is the exactly multi-agent system that doing the research that we have. So let me introduce to you what you have in the UI. So in here we are having an infinite canvas. So it means you can add the supervisor and the sub-agent of the supervisor in here, and then you can click on Add Agent. In this Add Agent, actually you can select, and it will list all of the the agent that you already create in your system. And because you are going to do the clone, so you will clone some of the supervisor, researcher, and research instruction agent that we create for you as an example as well. So this is like good start so that you can understand how is the system working. But basically, you can add any agent that you are currently create into the multi-agent system and let them work together. So so that is it on the infinite canvas. So eventually we would like to make this one as a kind of like a full canvas where you can having your own of the workforce. You can zoom out to see all of the org charts. So I believe that later you will make it very like comprehensive of the team of a team and maybe split further. So we don't limit you to the screen space. You can actually go as big as needed and so on. But basically, so the UI is going to be similar like this. So if you can click on the supervisor, then you will see all of the workflow that the supervisor have, and also knowledge and instruction as well. For example, in here, so we having the instruction for the supervisor that you can preview, or you can just open up this one, so it's easier for you to do the instruction for the supervisor. And it will be the same. So if you click on Rachel, you will also having some Rachel that having some tool in here, and you also seeing that Rachel is clone, but she will have some of the tool that requires some of the connection to do. So what you need to do is you need to solve that. So you need to go into web scraping, and then you are going to need to adding this one into here, and then you save that. Okay, so that should be okay. Let's go back into our workforce. And let's click on Rachel again. Oops, I should already have. Okay, I save here. Yeah, just make sure that we have all. So this one is using Tavily search. So you need to add connection for Tavily here as well. I don't have the connection of Tavily in this account, but you need to add a connection in order to using this one. You can replacing Tavily search with Google search by like clicking a new step and then you're using this pixel.ml. Oh, I think I can replace this. So I would just using this one, and I'm going to using search query. I'm choosing pixel.ml. What else that I have in here? Nothing. Okay, I will just delete this one. Okay, so I just replacing Google search to Tavily because it's just better. And same in here in query, I will just mapping the user input. Yep. All right, let me go back to my workforce. So should be now okay. So this is no longer red, so it should be okay. Let's go into the research instruction. So this researcher is actually just doing the planning. You can read the instruction over here. Click on this one. So this is the instruction for the researcher. So basically is that it's only do the planning, nothing else. So this is the guideline that we put into the planner and what the step and what is the output. So this is an example how you map the researcher. So you have the researcher, that the one that doing the research. So they have the tool which is web scraping and web search. And for the researcher planner, they don't need that because they just doing the planning, so that's okay. For supervisor, you are going to have some of the instruction and also tasks in here as well. So after we having this one, so maybe I was just doing the research and we say, I was also trying this as well, just try vibe coding. There's a bug in the UI. So help me to research about top agentic AI company in the US. Okay, a little bit wrong. My English is not my native, so sorry about that. Agentic AI company in the US. Let's target 20 and DC. All right, so it will start with trigger the agent in order to doing some Q&A on this part. Okay, it will start to delegating to another researcher with different topic like research top 20s and so on and so on. It will take a bit of time for the agent to run, and because it will trigger the researcher to test on this. So just having the question about can people still sign up for beta testing? Yeah. So actually, right now because we are having the MAS pre-order, so actually we have different tier, and at the moment we are doing the beta test. So tier 4 is going to have the early pilot access to a manager orchestrator. So if you are purchasing this one, actually the you have the title and you have the some perk in here, and the early UAT test is part of the perk that we have in this part. Yeah, but if you don't not hurry about this one, I would suggest that you just wait a bit. We will have the full production by the end of the month, so that is going to be available for any customer that have purchased the multi-agent system. All right. Okay, so I think there's having a lot of tasks running at the moment, so it will continue. So the research task is kind of like open-ended, so it will have a lot of like part in here. So it will research, focus on their funding and different part of the okay. I think there is some error that's showing here. Okay, there's some part is actually finished. Let me open the agent to see what is happening inside and why is this failing. If we can go into agent, and we can see that it has been cloning multiple agent in here, and then you can click on someone like edit agent, and then you can take a look on their chat history. Oh, it's not triggering this chat history of the agent. Wait, maybe I was clicking on the wrong one. Let's take this one. I think that is the problem. Okay. Yeah, so we will still need to have some like optimization on the UX because we don't know what is Rachel clone is that. So that's why it's having some problem. But anyway, at the end, it was finishing the researching, and it have some of the ability to trigger different agent to do the searching. You can see like how many token of the input have been spent for every agent, and here's the result that returning back from them, and here's a summarization of the task. So at the moment, we are still quite early on this part, and we will continue to improve on the multi-agent system on this UX.